The 3. Hazonia at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, we've got Hardaway. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Now here's Brunson. Fires, high post. A rebound by Hazonia.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And Brunson has it in the corner. 26 seconds left in the first. 6 to shoot. Hardaway against McCollum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. The long-distance 3 is buried.
You got to get out on Lillard. I mean, his long-distance shot, you know it's cash.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
Well, looking at this quarter, they should be. Another quarter like this, and they'll be riding high at halftime.
On the floor for Portland, Anthony Tolliver out there with Little. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Bazemore at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Lillard. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Lillard's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Portland. Lillard's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Barea. Powell down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. Out to Doncic. Over Lillard, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Doncic.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Now Lillard, he's got 5. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Bazemore for 3. He can't get that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers out in front, leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Just got to compete, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. Here's Brunson, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's Doncic. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And so here is Dallas, following the score by Rodney Hood. Porzingis. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. With 4 seconds on the clock, off the left rim and out. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Portland, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Bazemore at the small forward position. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Well, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Lillard with it. Now right defender. Yes!
Love seeing Lillard work it in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Knocks it loose and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for DeLon Wright, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hezonja, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. Here's Lillard. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Hardaway, no good. Here's Hezonja. And so it's Portland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was